I want to say a quick thank you, first of all, for the amazing response to my last video. I know it had been a while since I filmed, and I really appreciate the positive feedback you gave. Especially kind of all of your comments about my music taste. I really appreciated that the most because music means a lot to me, and I think I do want to make it a big feature on this channel, and I hope that you will too appreciate that. That's why I kind of decided to make a video today about my favourite albums and musical artists, because it's something that I think a lot of you are also interested in, because I got a lot of feedback on Twitter saying like, oh, what album should I buy? Oh, thanks for like recommending that CD, that artist. Oh, I love that artist. Oh, I've got this much money left on my iTunes account. What song should I buy? And I think by doing this, it could kind of help you guys to maybe like expand your horizons a bit. So I've got a stack of some of my favourite CDs. I wasn't able to like pick up all of my favourites. I've got about 6 here because we would just be here for half an hour if you got me talking about all my favourite CDs. In particular order, I'm going to start with this one. It's by Radiohead. It's called OK Computer, and I think it's their first one. It's either their first or just one of the really early ones. I'm pretty sure it is the first though. I just love this album. I have it on repeat all the time. My favourite track of it has to be Karma Police. It's number 6. There's a really creepy one on here called Fitter Happier, where it just sounds a bit like Stephen Hawking. That's the one. It sounds like him. It's just him like talking the whole time. It's really creepy. But it's just such a good album. Everyone kind of describes Radiohead as being this kind of weird, sad, depressive band, but I don't think so. I think they are just a really kind of a band you have to listen to. You can't just sort of put on like, oh, I'm going out tonight, I'm going to put some music on. No, you have to like sit down and listen to Radiohead, but if you enjoy doing that, you will enjoy this album. My next one is by my all-time like most favourite band ever in the world. I have all their CDs. I have many. My life is just like, my life is dedicated to them. That sounds kind of sad, but like you can see them there. I just love this band. They're just the best band ever. Muse. I love this band. I've seen them 3 times. We're going again. A lot of you probably already know this because of my Instagram and Twitter. I just love this band, and this album is just by far their best album. It's their second album. It's called Origin of Symmetry. It's every track is just brilliant, and a lot of them like are underrated. Like there's one song, Citizen Erased, it's like a 6-minute song. It's just so underrated. I don't know why more people do not like this song. I strongly recommend this album. If you don't listen to any of my other suggestions apart from this one, that's fine by me. You need this album. It's kind of got, it's the heaviest of their albums if you listen to their other stuff, but it's not like heavy like heavy metal kind of creepy, I don't want to listen to screamy stuff kind of album. It's got a lot of different range on it, and Matt Bellamy's voice, who's the lead singer, it's just so much like more younger and like unperfected, and I really like that about this album. So Muse, Origin of Symmetry. Next one is a lot softer. A lot of you probably have heard the cover of one of the songs, Skinny Love by Birdie. But Skinny Love is actually by Bon Iver, and this is the album Forever Ago. It's one of those songs, again you have to sit down and listen to it, but you can have as background music. It's got 9 tracks, and my favourite one is Skinny Love, which you probably have heard recently. Just so like soft and calming. There's nothing too like loud on it if you don't like loud music. It's just really nice to kind of, for summer evening. I find it quite a summery well, I also find it a winter album. I don't know, do you find that with albums, like you have a seasonal album? Forever Ago by Bon Iver. Now, this next lady has had quite a lot of kind of like bad press, not press, but like just people aren't very nice about her music. Lana Del Rey. This is actually the Paradise edition of Born to Die, so it's got 2 CDs, but you can get just one as well. I really don't get why people don't like her. I know she has quite like a moany voice when she sings, but I find that quite like interesting to listen to. This, as I said, it's got 2 CDs, so it's got one which is Born to Die, which is the first album, and this one which is kind of like a bonus, which has about 6 or 7 songs on it. She has, there are some like weird tracks on this that I wouldn't, well, that I would recommend, but they're just kind of weird. But a lot of them are really good, and I really do enjoy listening to Lana Del Rey. My second to last favourite CD is The Vaccines, What Did You Expect from The Vaccines. This is their first album, and if anyone knows me, they will know that I do love The Vaccines. I had to re-buy this album because I'm sure you may have seen in my Reading video, I got the last one signed, so I had to re-buy it because I couldn't face putting the signed one in the CD player for who knows what would have happened to the writing. This album is only about half an hour long, so it's just a quite quick and like snappy album, gets to the point, and I really like it. It's just so like happy. I find it hard to explain CDs without listening to them, without like sharing the music with you, but it's just a happy, kind of nostalgic, kind of rock and roll kind of album. Not as heavy as Radiohead or Muse, but it's not as light as Bon Iver. It's the in-between. The Vaccines, What Did You Expect from The Vaccines? Okay, my last album is Nevermind by Nirvana. You can see they spelt it completely differently. That is not actually how you spell Nevermind, in case some of you were like, why is the grammar wrong on this? No, it's just there. This album was brought out in what, 1992? 1991? 91, I think. Or two. One of the two. I can't even explain. It's just ridiculous. Again, they are like on par with Muse and The Vaccines for my favourite band. I have like 3 favourites. And it's just, I would say, everyone says it's the best of Nirvana's albums, and I don't agree, but at the same time I do agree because it has the most well-known songs on it, and it's the most kind of repetitive, like put on repeat that you can listen to. This is quite not as heavy as Radiohead, but it's just loud and screamy. You may know of Foo Fighters, who the lead singer Dave Grohl was actually in Nirvana. He was the drummer. And Kurt Cobain, who sadly passed away, was the lead singer, so they are no longer making music, if you were wondering. Pick up this CD as well, and you may have heard the song Smells Like Teen Spirit. I'm sure most of you have. So, yeah, Nirvana, Nevermind. That is my 6 top CDs. I know that it was a bit of a random number, and they were all in a bit of a random order, but I just really recommend those ones. And if you aren't into that style of music, let me know, and I could probably find some more bands and CDs that I would recommend to you that would kind of fit your genre more. I really enjoyed sharing those with you. Let me know what you want my next videos to kind of be. If you have any more music suggestions, if you have any beauty and makeup and fashion suggestions, let me know. And I will see you on my next video. Bye! Oh, what's his name?